Good girl, no they pay. Oh. Good girl, no they pay. So there is this popular saying and trend that good girl, no they pay. Oh. And a lot of people are asking, good girl, they pay? Let's first of all define the meaning of being a good girl, because oftentimes we just use words that we don't even understand. The definition of being a good girl, to the best of my understanding, is a girl that has morals, a girl that has boundaries, a girl that has do's and don'ts, a girl that does not want to live a certain way of life, a girl that has choices, that girl that does not want to do everything that everybody is doing. That's a good girl. Somebody that is reserved. She's not everywhere. She's not for everybody. Yeah, that's a good girl. Who is a bad girl? A bad girl is that one that wants to do everything. She's found everywhere. She tests everything. She doesn't have morals. She doesn't have boundaries. She just does anything that she likes. That's a bad girl. And now they are saying, good girl, no, they pay. Oh. Does being good really pay, especially as a woman? Yes. Yes. Having boundaries pay. Having morals pay. Having dignity pay. Not doing everything pay. Let me tell you the beauty about being a good girl. It saves you of unnecessary drama and noise. All these so-called bad girls, if you see what they suffer, if you see what they go through, if you see what men do to them, if you see how they are being debased, forget all their packaging, forget all they show you, forget all the designer bags and all those noise that you see. If you see what these girls go through, you would love being a good girl. Being a good girl is not bad. Being a good girl does not mean that you would not live your life. Being a good girl simply means you're going to make your choices. You're going to set your boundaries. You're going to choose what and what you don't want to do. Being a good girl simply means you will not do things in excess. You will have limits. You go feel stop. No be every time you do on the move. That's what it takes to be a good girl. You have vision, you have mission, you have value, you have goal. A bad girl doesn't have goal. She doesn't have mission, she doesn't have vision. She's always on the move and she's always moving to nowhere. No direction. Their own is we move to where, anywhere. But a good girl has direction. She knows where she's going to. So she will sit down and strategize. If you're a good girl, the reason why you need to have boundaries is because when you have boundary, that is when you can sit down, strategize, and know how to move because you have a location. You need to find the direction. You will research. But bad girls, because they don't even have anywhere they are going to, anywhere where bus stop, now they go enter and they always get into danger. Their lives are often miserable. Good girl, they pay. So anybody that tells you that good girl no they pay, that person wants you to come and join their misery. Good girl, they pay. I always say it and I brag with it as Okoro Blessing. That's my bragging right. As controversial as I am, as crazy as people think I am, I have boundaries, I have morals, I have do's and I have don't. Some men are actually scared. In fact, a lot of men are afraid of me. You know why? Because they know I'm going to tell them no. They are so scared that this girl is too powerful, this girl is too strong, this girl is too difficult, as controversial as I am. It's because the controversy is what I chose. It's a strategy, it's a business game. I use controversy to create my content and I make money out of it. I've made a name out of it. I've built a brand out of it. That's direction. But some people are controversial for nothing. Those are people who do not have vision. They don't have anywhere they are going to. For every time you want to make a choice, you must be going somewhere. Anything you want to do, you must have a reason. Bad girls don't have reason for doing what they do. They just do things for fun. Everything to them is fun. That's why I say they don't have dreams. They don't have vision. Everything to them is enjoyment. Look at them in the next few years. They did not make anything out of their life. They will start to envy that so-called good girls who sat down and strategically built her life. Good girl, they pay. Having morals as a woman will pay you. Having boundaries as a woman will pay you. Strategize your life. Have basic reasons why you want to do the things that you do. Good girl, they pay. Let nobody push you into living a wayward life. You must have your mission. You must have your vision. Good girl, they pay. It paid me. In as much as people have their own definition of being a good girl or being a bad girl. Some people think that for you to be a bad girl is when you come and do this, when you come and say this. No. Being a good girl simply means you will have morals. There are things you're going to tell yourself, I will not do. And if I decide to do these things, I'm going to have basic reasons why I need to do it. Strong reason, vision and mission. Anywhere where you go, you must know why you enter that place. And that place where you enter must yield interest. If where you go, if the waka where you go, no yield interest, no waka sit down for your house. But bad girls, now everywhere. They always carry them go where they don't know. Yes, they go to everywhere. So that's why they are always confused. So I want to tell you something as a woman, and I want you to pay attention to it. Draw your ears. Misery loves company. What did I say? Misery loves company. A lot of so-called bad girls are suffering. So they want you to come and suffer with them. Don't fall for it. As a woman, you will choose the kind of life you want to live. How do you make these choices? What works for you? Vision and mission. Where are you going to? Have a powerful why. As a woman, what have driven me to where I'm going? I've not even gotten to where I'm going to. Is a powerful why. If you ask me, Blessing, why do you do everything you do? I will tell you and you will clap for me. Controversy was a powerful strategy that I took my pen and paper and strategized. I chose it and I strategically used it to get to where I am today. That's vision. That is mission. That is direction. So every choices you want to make sure you have a powerful why. That's a good girl. That's a woman with a vision, a mission, and a dream. Don't do everything that people are doing. Choose the one that you want to do. You can know everything that people are doing, but don't do all of it. You're not supposed to do everything you know. Choose the one that works for you. And the one that is not yielding any interest, trash it. Let them enjoy themselves. Because if you ask a lot of girls why they do what they do, they don't know. Don't do things because you see people doing it. Do it because it suits you. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't party. Not because it's bad, because it doesn't work for me. If I smoke, I will go mad. I can't breathe. If I drink, I will be falling up under my head, no fit carry on. I don't like to party because what my mom told me growing up is Abanyamaronye Weze. Night does not know king. If anything happens to you at night, they had to talk the story. So I stopped going out at night, not because it's bad. I chose not to go out at night. If I decide to go out at night, I will stay there. I'm not a night crawler. You will make your choices and find out the things that work for you. Don't do things because other people are doing it. So, good girl, they pay. Have morals, have boundaries. Learn how to say no. Have your do's and your don'ts. And men will value and respect you. You will not be so common and so accessible. With this viewpoint of mine, I hope I taught you something. Don't forget, we have an office right here in Lagos State where you can walk in and talk to a relationship therapist. And if you want to make an inquiry, feel free to call this number 070-195-11795. We'll always be here for you because we love you.